Hello and welcome to the AD2L Season 41 Heroic Division. We have a WSS Hellbears versus number 1 Yami Glazers coming in. Got a couple bands coming out. We do have the Dark Willow, the Clockwork, the Lena, last one.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
We're going to take our time on. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is this? What am I watching? Well, the AD2L is the Amateur Dota 2 League, okay? It's hosted by the community for the community. You want to play some Dota in a tournament style? Come join us. We'd love to have you. Every week we need stand-ins. This is going to be the Heroic division, all right? So, I know you're thinking, what does that mean? Well, the Heroic division is going to be hosted specifically
5 seconds remain.
for aimed at Immortals. So, if you're in the Immortal bracket, right, this is where you want to be in the Heroic division. You can play as a stand-in every week. Teams need stand-ins, so we'd love to have you as a replacement. Now, let's say, hey, you know, I'm not immortal, so what can I do? Where can I go? Well, that's going to be a great thing. AD2L has divisions all the way from beginner to immortal like this, so we have everything in between. You can stand in. They always need stand-ins. Now, let's say I've got a team I want to play. Registration for Season 42 is going to be right around the corner, so if you want to join in, you absolutely can. We'd love to have you next season as well.
10 seconds to pick.
And let's say, hey, I don't play a lot of Dota 2. I just like yelling at my monitor. Well, I like to too. You can be a caster. Come in, do replays, do live events. You know, people love to watch you, so come get it done. All right. We're going to be jumping back into the game right here. We do have a Pudge and event events our first pickup. Spirit Breaker, Avenge, Shadow Shaman, Phoenix, and Storm Spirit are going to be banned. A lot of meta picks right now. They're going to be banning a lot of position 4 heroes on Hellbears. And they do, this might be a support Pudge. So they might be wanting to lock out whoever that position 4 is for Yami Glazers. Maybe they just don't like playing against these heroes. They pick up a Brewmaster. So I think this is one of the few Brewmasters we've seen, Timber Saw. This could be a mid Timber or an off lane Timber. I've seen mostly mid Timber Saw, but it could go either. I think it's a good choice. We can pick up our position 4 right now, 4 or 5, but depending on where the Veno is going to go.
Radiant's turn to
Hoodwink. So it's probably a 5 Veno and a 4 Hoodwink. I don't... Actually, it could be either or. I don't like the Hoodwink with the Timber Saw, just because the Timber Saw is going to cut down these trees and the Hoodwink wants to use that Bushwhack into it. Void Spirit's going to be picked up. This is kind of crazy. Okay. It could be a position for Void Spirit. We have seen that in the past, right? I don't know if you guys had to deal with that, but in the past, a position for Void Spirit would go like earn first item and just jump at people. So, could be something like that. And they're going to be choosing their last choice here. It's going to be an AA. Okay. So, not a pause for Void Spirit. It's going to be a core Void Spirit most likely.
5 seconds.
Most likely it's a support Pudge.
Dire's banned.
Yami Glazer's picking up the CK right now. I like it. Now they could they could pick up the Shadow Demon and go middle with it, but I don't think you want to, right? I don't know if this is a Shadow Demon kind of game. Ban the Pugna, so they don't want to go against that. So they might be picking up a Lesh or somebody that casts a bunch of spells, right? A Lesh, a
5
Puck.
seconds remain.
Timbersaw is pretty good against Timbersaw. They banned the Monkey King. Really? Are they thinking this is an off-lane Chaos Knight? What is good against Monkey King? Are they thinking like an Ursa? Maybe?
Hurry.
Lone Druid is
Dire's
countered by Monkey, right? Ember. Okay. I wonder if they run the Monkey King middle.
10
I did
seconds
play
to
against a Parasma Monkey King
5 seconds
the other day.
remaining.
That shit sucked with the Radiance.
Team pick.
Holy shit, that is actually toxic. They banned the Witch Doctor. Oh, do they think this is a carry Pudge?
Radiant.
Pick the Tiny. Probably a mid-tiny.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
I don't know what you
remain.
pick here. You banned the Lifestealer too. Unfortunate. I guess you could pick the Ursa, but I don't know if Ursa does well against Chaos Knight, right? I don't know how that lineup or that matchup is. But they have a decent amount of time to think about it. Okay, they pick up the Ursa. All right,
It's
fair
time
enough.
at last to select heroes.
Ursa is just nice against the Timbersaw, against the Chaos, like the Tiny. You know, knives in my coffee. Jesus Christ, what a name. I think it's good. I'm gonna give it depends on how the Brewmaster plays. I'm gonna give it to Hellbears. I think they've Adios, payasos. Do we have a little chatting going on? Nope, just once. All right. I don't know who once is. Most likely on Yami Glazers because I don't remember them on Hellbears. None of their names look familiar. Budge 6-6 and 33. Holy shit! 15 in a row. Oh my god. We're playing only easy bot matches.
Another thrilling.
All right, we are in 2 times speed right now. We will be in 2 times speed until we pick up the first bounty rune or we get into some action. Action is coming with the 5-man smoke out from the side of the Dire. Okay, here we go. The Tiny is going to be seen by the Pudge. He does have that Flayer's Hook facet, right? That drawback is going to be extremely good. If he can hit these shots. If he can't, then it's going to be a problem. Gonna look at last hits. I'm going to bring that up. Going to be speeding up just a little bit here. They're under vision, so I don't think anything's going to happen. I think they're just going to let it go. I think they're going to trade a 2-for-2 bounty rune. Trade right here. Make sure we're in 1 time speed. We are. And they get the stun onto the Brewmaster with the slow from the Veno. They're going to do a lot of damage here. They might be getting the first blood right on here. They do get the catch and the right click down. Nice catch by the Hoodwink with that bushwhack. Well done. And they tip out onto the Pudge who misses hook. Unfortunate.
Saw that coming. Ha! Get it?
Get it? That's a pun because he's a saw blade. Saw blade still not sharp enough. All right. Thank you for laughing, Ursa. I do appreciate that. All right, we do it every game. We're going to introduce who's playing, so you know who's playing and who to cheer for. As a caster, I don't cheer for anybody except for courier kills. So if you want to be on the big screen cheered for, you got to get more courier kills than the enemy team. All right. In this bottom lane, playing for WSS Hellbears is going to be Once playing that Ursa in the position 1. All right, Ural is going to be playing that Ancient application, supporting in this bottom lane. We're going to go mid. We see Matchster Z34 is going to be playing the Void Spirit. And in the top lane, we've got Frodo Laporte playing the Pudge. And he's going to be sporting Tree on the Brewmaster. Nice job. On the Dire side, we have S-10, or S, I might say it later, S-Tac. Okay, this dash is a tac as well. So if you hear me say that, I apologize. I just can't help myself. S-Tac-10 playing the Venomancer in this top lane is going to be supporting SNL Orc on the Chaos Knight. We're going to go mid. We have Knives in My Coffee playing the mid-tiny. And in this lane, we do catch the Timbersaw going down. Senate the fucker playing that Timbersaw with Yami 116 playing the position for Hoodwink supporting. Okay, nice. We do have a 1-for-1 trade here. AA was able to get to the blast, that chilling touch doing a decent amount of damage. Does have the chain. Most likely goes into the Whirling Death, I assume. Could have got it if you had the Whirling Death right there, to be honest. Saw blade still not sharp enough. I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. Okay, nice. Pudge does get ran down by the CK in the lane. It's alright. Venomancer does have the slow, which is really unfortunate for the Pudge, but oh well. Brewmaster is going to be able to get away with his Drunken Baller, I think, most of the time. They do TP back. Say, hey, I'll see you there. Last hits are doing pretty well on the CK. And in the mid lane, the Tiny and the Void Spirit are decently close. You can't miss those right there. Come on now. Gonna be hitting a hook onto the Venomancer. Venomancer's gonna take a lot of damage. He's dead. Alright, the CK is gonna be running down this Pudge. Pudge is gonna be slowing him. Gets stunned up. Right clicks out. Trying to slow him some more. Is gonna take a lot of damage. Does die to the Venom Scale. Nope. He's good to go. Nice. Get another kill on this Treant. Or Treant. Holy shit. Timbersaw. Timbersaw is doing decent. Or taking a decent amount of damage. Oh, the bushwhack, and he's going to be right into the creep wave. He's taking a lot right now. Oh, man. Another acorn shot, he would have had it, but it's on cooldown, and he doesn't have the mana. Holy shit. Dissemblate to get the range creep last hit. Pretty good. Huge play. Water rune coming out as well. Pudge, already taking a lot of damage, but does have the healing boots. They're able to take down the AA who was behind the tower. They just threw the tree down and was able to get it. Dropping some items for the AA to come pick and courier back up to him. Okay, Pudge is going to look for this top rune here. I think they're going to grab it and then grab the bottom rune, which is going to leave the Tiny with an empty bottle. Unfortunate for him, but it's alright. Brewmaster, he's not having a great lane, I'm going to be honest. He has 9 last hits, which is going to lead him at a 5th on the oh, missed the hook, unfortunate. Kill the Timbersaw again. I don't know if they need to like swap something out or doing something different or whatever, but this is rough for the Timbersaw, right? I wonder if he's just being too aggressive down here. Maybe I just need to watch more, but they have no stun in this lane, right? I don't know how you don't just Timber Chain out. I'm not sure. I don't know. I've been watching too closely, so it's alright. Nice, good last hitting in this mid lane as the Void. Doing decently well, and I mean, so is the Tiny. They do kill S10 top. They do deny Frodo Laporte on that Pudge, too. So that's a huge play right there, right? Stopping the Pudge from dying to give out the gold and then getting the kill to counter it is fantastic. Timbersaw getting that level 4 soon. Nice. Ursa missing last hits. That's alright, though. It's only because of what I'm watching. Boom! Nice job. Alright. It's a teleport from the Venom mid to fill the Tiny bottle. Tiny is going to have that ward. Void Spirit is going to come top. He's just going to gank top right now. He sees the pull.
Do you need to make you nachos for lunch?
Sure, if you want. The Chaos Knight is going to pick up the Lotus. Is going to be very aggressive here. Oh, the Void Spirit right as he teleports out is good to go. Unfortunate. And it looks like they're going to get the Rune bottom, the DD, and they're going to be looking to gank here. I think this is a good gank, right? They have the Veno and the Tiny coming. They're going to slow down. They get the Bushwhack on the one. The toss up is going to go out doing a lot of damage. Has the tree toss. He's going to use it. Gets one kill. The TP away on the Ursa. They're not going to be able to catch, unfortunately. Caught behind these trees with the Avalanche not leveled. And I believe the Bushwhack is on cooldown because they had already used it. Hook in. Oh, it's going to go onto the Brewmaster. No, rip. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. It happens. You can't hit every hook. You know what I'm saying? Listen. LeBron James said it. Michael Scott said it. I'm saying it. Okay? You miss 100% of the hooks you don't throw. So if you're not throwing them, you're not hitting them. Venomancer is going to come back top. He says, sorry, I know you need help, so I'm going to be here. They get the slow. They do have a hook. They use the hook, hit it. Going to go on the Venomancer. Venomancer doesn't have a TP. I feel like you chase this down, right? He's taking a lot of damage. Like one right click each, I think would have killed him. But to each his own. And the Chaos Knight, you see, is low, right? Like, I don't know. But The AA is top. He does have a little bit of damage. They are able to throw a hook in a second. Throw the hook, doing a lot of damage, and the CK dies to it. Yeah, he's dead. Nice job. Doing well. Ursa is going to be here alone bottom. Says, I don't really care if you're here as well. I'm just going to last it. And Timbersaw says, you can last it. I'm okay with that. You know? I'm just trying to get levels. Just trying to get levels, levels, levels. Nicely killed. The Venomancer top underneath the tower with a big dive. Brewmaster does have his ult now, so he's going to be getting those boots. Can be diving with it as well. Chaos Knight and, oh, the Hoodwink TPs too. It's going to be a long TP due to the Chaos Knight coming top first. AA is going to not throw his life away by running away. He is going to come back, though. Ursa is going to be diving the Timbersaw. Timbersaw taking a lot of damage. He's going to use that healing salve. He's dead. Oh, he just needs a touch. He just needs a touch. Yep, boom, boom. There we go. He's over. That's a rough one right there. I don't know what you do as the Timbersaw, right? You don't have a Timber Chain. I think you just have to walk away. They did see the stacks, though. If the Ursa was paying attention, he did see the stacks right there. So he's going to get this Battle Fury and probably go... honestly, I would like take those and then go straight for those. You know what I mean? Straight for these right here. They are going to see the Veno underneath the tower. Jumps in with the Void Spirit. Void Spirit does have another jump. Instantly kills him. The Timbersaw did chain away, but he might get jumped right now. Does have another chain just in case he wants to use it. Is going to be taking a little bit of damage from the Ursa. The pull back on the low ground after a second here is going to happen. Yes, sir. Oh, no. Okay, he's able to chain away. They throw the avalanche. It's going to do something. Has the chain. He's gone, right? Yes, okay. A lot of damage. Okay, Void Spirit just dove underneath the tower with no health and no way to get away. They throw the Chakram out. He's going to go kill the Timbersaw, and a double kill comes out from the Tiny. Okay. He's like, hey, it's just this easy, all right? That's how you kill an Ursa. What are you going to do next? Now, they're going to do big stacks here, right? All right, so we're going to go over stacking really quickly. We see the Hoodwink waited until the 52-minute mark. Now, if you hit this at the 52-minute mark, okay, you run right over here. You hit the Ancients right afterwards and run this direction towards the middle. You're able to take both these and stack them at the same time. Now, Hoodwink was already running this way, so she wouldn't have bothered or wouldn't have been bothered by it, okay? If you're looking to stack some more, over here on the Radiant side, hit this at 52, hit this right after, you're good to go. All right, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. They're going to rotate 4 down here in the bottom lane. Now, I know what you're asking. You're like, okay, that's great for this bottom lane, but what do I do if I'm in the top lane? Same thing. Hit this at 52. Walk over here, this at 50 right afterwards, or vice versa. Hit this 52, hit this right afterwards, and walk towards the mid lane. Okay? Built the same way. If you're in the triangle over here, or in the jungle, hit this one at 53. Hit this one right after. Stack them both. You're good to go. Everybody's going to be coming to bottom here. They're going to be going on to the Timbersaw. Timbersaw's going to get pulled back, taking a lot of damage, but the Avalanche onto 4, and he's dead. They're going to be going with the Pudge ult. It does get bushwhacked. They're going to be throwing. The Ice Path rolls over the Big Tiny in the mid lane, and he's donezoed. The Brewmaster ult is going to be lifting up this Venomancer. Venomancer is going to die today. I'm sorry for your loss. And the pullback, he's dead. Nice. Hoodwink ult is going to land onto 1, but it's not going to stop anything from happening. Nice job. Boop, 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 boop. Well played. Pudge is looking for this hook onto the Hoodwink, but not going to happen. Goes for the Aether Lens instead. Just says, hey, I want to go get my items instead. I don't really care about what you got going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Bah. Bah. Nice job. Okay, Void Spirit going for the Ags. I'm not really surprised. This Timbersaw, if you just silence him, he's just kind of, I don't want to say useless, but he just stands around big and tanky, and, you know, Ursa likes those kind of people, right? So, Ursa is going to be going for the Battle Fury into the Blink. They might know that there are stacks in here. They know there's stacks over here, so they might think that there's stacks over here as well. Oh, those stacks got taken. AA goes for the Solar Crest. Okay. My only worry about this is that you're not going to have anything for the Timber Saw. It's useful with the Ursa, right? You can just throw the Solar Crest on him, and he's just getting that extra attacks off and whatever. Pudge is going to die to the Tiny with the ult from the Hoodwink. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Ursa. Tiny or Pudge is going for the Aether Lens. Like I said, I don't think the A is going to have anything against the Timber Saw, so I think it's going to be a real worry if he just jumps on you. But maybe the double silence from the Void Spirit is going to be worth it. It will keep you alive. They're going to be throwing the AA Blast onto this mid lane. Not going to hit the Chaos Knight into the jungle here. They're going to be running on the Brewmaster runs into the Timber Saw. Timber Saw is going to throw the Chakram out. They do have an ult in a second. Yes, he's going to use it. He's going to be going on the Timber Saw. Timber Saw is going to take a lot of damage, and he does go down to the Brewmaster. Ult from the Hoodwink is going to miss. The AA is going to fly around. AA is slowing down everybody. The toss-up and the big kill does take him as he raises his hands to the sky. Hook does miss on the Veno. Veno is going to throw a little bit of damage out, but the Pudge is walking around. He says, I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to ult you, and he gets avalanched. He's going to get tossed up. He's taking a lot of right clicks to bushwhack, and the right clicks from Knives in My Coffee playing that Tiny is going to take him away. A sweet escape to better days. Take me away. All right. Brewmaster going for the Spear Vessel into the Radiance. He says, I'm good to go. You know, it's all right. Chaos Knight is stacking these. Going to get that Armlet into the Orchid with the Blink as well. Timber going for the Yules. This Timber is very poor, I think. You know, like, Timber in these games wants to just be fighting all the time, right? He gets his gold off of living in fights and killing people, not really farming. So just having to be, like, pushed back to go farm is really going to be a hindrance to the Timber Saw's game. But like we were going to group up here, they say, hey, let's go take this tower with you. What are you going to do about it? They say, you know, hey, this will be good for you. Brewmaster does not have an ult and literally has no mana. The Bushwhack is going to miss. The Ursa is going to blink in. It immediately destroys the Venomancer. The ult from the Hoodwink is going to land onto the Ursa. Ursa does have an ult. He's going to be able to take down the Tiny. The Timber Saw is going to run out. Has the Chakram, is going to be doing a bit of damage to the Brewmaster. The Punch Hook, oh, misses. Unfortunate. Well, there we go. Void Spirit almost has the Ags. Anyways, CK going for the Orchid. I think it's good. You know, being able to silence these other people like the Brewmaster before he gets his ult off, or the Void Spirit. They're going to be jumping in onto the Brewmaster. Brewmaster's trying to get his ult off, and he is able to get it. Oh no, they're not able to kill him. The Venom ult does come out, and it just explodes. It's going on to everything. They're going to do a lot of damage to these Brewlings. Brewlings got to get away. They are able to kill the CK behind the tower with the Ursa. Ursa does go down, and the ult from the Pudge with the Rot is not doing enough damage to the Tiny to really make a difference, and they're just going to run him down with the Whirling Death. Going to be going for the AA with the Chakram, and the Toss does not kill him, unfortunately. Okay, nice. Timber Saw going for the Yules, like I said. Tiny going for the Conda, has the Blink and the Phylactery. Right clicks from the tower. Venomancer going for the Mechanism. I think is good. I think he just wants to live here. I think maybe he gets a Ghost Scepter as well, and it'll help out a little bit. I think your biggest problem is going to be the Ursa, and you got to be able to live through it. They're going to be jumping on the Void Spirit. Void Spirit does have the double jump in just in case he wants to use it. Dissimulate to get away. Jump 1, jump 2, and he TP's right after. The Hoodwink ult misses, and they're going to miss him keeping away. Nice job. Void Spirit heals back up. Back at the fountain. He's like, I don't want to care. I don't want to do this. Hoodwink going for the Maelstrom. Average Hoodwink item. You know, you want to be able to throw this Acorn out, push with it, you know, be able to do a decent amount of damage in fights, and then just throw a Bushwhack every once in a while, throw an ult on the Ursa, and be good to go. They're going to go through the portal here. They know they're going through the portal. They see the Tiny. The Tiny's going to get hooked. It's going to go in. The Ursa is right there. They throw the Bushwhack, but it's not going to land because I think the AA Blast lands. Is not going to hit the Tiny because he's already dead. Going onto the Chakram Boy. Chakram Boy is going to fall down to the neutral. Not the best choice, but it happens sometimes. That's alright. Ursa's going to go right back into the Roach Pit, going Ags into Basher. Alright, nice. Wood Spirit does have the Ags, so he does have that silence for Chakra Man. That Timber Saw, the Tree Blade, is not going to be able to cast those spells whenever the Void Spirit is around, which is a big problem, right? Because the whole thing about Timber is going around, hitting things, you know, just walking around and not getting stopped from casting spells. And when you just have a big silence on it, you're rough. A double silence, to be honest, right? He can use himself and he gets silenced again, so. AA has the Ags and the Solar Crest, going to be going for the Vlads. This is a weird AA build because he's not going for survivability. He's just like, hey, if I die, I die. Right? They jump on me, I'm just dead. Which is kind of crazy. Has the double bud grenade. Maybe he just wants to die, right? Maybe he's just suicidal. I'm suicidal. Suicidal. On a real note, if you are feeling bad or down, you can reach out, reach out to me. I will respond. You can reach out on here or on Discord. I will reach out. And we can talk about Dota, anything else you want, gaming related, or we can talk about life if you're feeling bad or good. I will just sit there and listen. Okay, so if you are feeling suicidal, come talk. If you're feeling good, come talk. I will listen, and anything you say to me, I am not a licensed therapist, but anything you say to me, I will not repeat to anybody else, just to let you know. So there you go. And if you want to test me, give me a code word and that only you know, and see if I share it to anybody else, because I promise I won't. Alright. AA, going suicidal. Pudge does not have the meat shield, which is kind of crazy. He's guaranteed he gets at this level, right? Unless he goes stats. Gonna be going for the quick Tormentor. I think it goes to the Pudge, right? I think it has to go to the Pudge. Ooh, but the AA one is actually pretty good too. Yeah, okay. Actually, the AA was probably better than the Pudge, not gonna lie. Pudge with the Aether Lens goes to the Blink next. I like it, honestly. I feel like the Eternal Shroud maybe, or like a Ghost Scepter might be decent for him. I think maybe both, right? The Ghost Scepter and the Eternal Shroud, just to help keep him survivable. Brewmaster going for the Manta next. I have no idea what this hero builds, so he could queue up anything and I would be good with it, you know what I mean? He's going to buy one part. He's going to have the Shard queued up, right? Increases duration and allows it to be canceled early. I feel like this is good. I feel like this is like 100% good. Tormentor's up bottom. Maybe they want to go... I feel like going bottom, taking this tower, and Torment is doable on the side of Hellbears. I mean, you've got 2 minutes on the Ursa, right? Did they play Ursa last game? I think they did when last time I watched. CK is going to be TP in middle. So you know the CK has no TP if you do go bottom, but he could run there. Has the Blink and the Orchid, so I feel like he just, like, ults, blinks, Orchids, and just pulls in that AA and is just going to cook him to death, you know what I mean? I don't know. But maybe something else is happening. Timbersaw has the Yules, is going to be going for a Kaya. I wonder if he's going to go Meteor Hammer, right? I feel like that's a decent item on Timbersaw with the Kaya build-in. I could be wrong. Builds the Helm of the Iron Will, I think just for the extra armor and regen. Might build it into a Crimson Guard later, or the Veil of Discord. I think either one's just fine. The Veil of Discord will build into the Shivas. So, Tiny, committed! Going for the Conda into the Yules. This is a little bit of a weird Tiny build with this Yules. Jumping on the Tiny, but he blinks away immediately. They say, holy shit. Do you see everybody here? And they're like, oh yeah, buddy. Good job. And he's like, thank you, sir. Venomancer Venomancer Enhancer goes for the Yules into the 4 staff after the mech. I think anything to keep himself alive is going to be good. You know, Ursa is going to be just rocking this tower down. They do use the CK ult. CK blinks, tries to go in the Void. Void is going to walk away with that shield rune up. Nice. Venomancer, like I said, goes for the mech. And Hoodwink does have that Maelstrom. No, just kidding. He has the Javelin and is going for the Yule Scepter. Strange. Okay. They do see the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to be popped out by the Ursa. He doesn't have a chain. I think they know that. Did they know that? Oh, the bash. Wait, he's going to Yules him. He's trying to get away. He does have the chain. And the eat from the Pudge is going to say, hey, buddy. I know you. I know you. You're going to try to get away, but not today, buddy. You're donezo. Ripperoni. Ripperoni Testatoni. Alright. Don't ask me what that means. I don't know. Gonna go top here. I think they're gonna take this tier 2 as... I say take it as well. They did 1,000 damage to the mid tier 2. It is something they're lacking is push on this team, right? And maybe like AA picks up a Meteor Hammer or something. It might help out a little bit. Especially, oh, they're going to smoke mid. The only person that's not there is the Timbersaw, and he could blink, he could TP aggressively, like right here. Just TP into 4. They're going to go onto, with the Orchid, they go onto the Brewmaster. Brewmaster is going to get saved by the AA Blast, and they're going to be doing a lot of damage. The CK does go down to the AA. Alright, the ult from the Veno is going to be going on to the Void Spirit. Void Spirit jumps away, and the Timbersaw is going to go down to the Ursa. They're going to be chasing underneath the tower for the Tiny. Tiny is going to be pushed back by the Void Illusion, or the Void Bruling. They lift up the Hoodwink. Hoodwink is going to be out of the fight for a hot minute. They have the eat from the Pudge. The Avalanche is not able to reach, and the Hook does take him down. They're going to be going... The Ursa is chasing for more. He could go off to the left side here. He's going to see the Veno. Veno is going to die. He says goodbye. Tiny blinks away after clearing the creep wave. Kind of feeling unfortunate. No, wait, he's not. Oh, he has the Yules. Oh my god, he saves himself. They're going to jump in with the Ursa and the bash, and he just goes down. Yeah, he's done. Alright, with the Pudge ult. Nice job. But Brew goes down with the toss, unfortunately. Wait, did he have a toss? Oh, did he toss his tree at him? Oh, the Conda damage. It is like 800 damage. Holy shit. 758, yeah. It's crazy. Alright, they're going to be running in. They're killing the CK underneath the tower. They're going to be looking for the Hoodwink killers as well with that DD on the Void Spirit. Did they take this top tower finally? They're going to kill the creeps. Or they killed the CK Illusion to stop the creeps from dying. They have a jump from the Void. Dissimulate. He's going to right-click these down. Nice. Okay, jump from the Void. And, okay, I think the DD on the Void Spirit is going to help a lot with this tower because, like I said before, you have, like, no tower hitters. You just have to, like, win the fight whole-handedly and then hope to God that this tower, you can just hit it for the next 40 seconds. That didn't take 40 seconds, right? Well, we're talking about, like, high ground, you know what I mean? This, you know, something that the Void Spirit's not always going to have a DD for, you know? Brewmaster has, more or less, has the Manta. I would like to see when he uses this. And that sounds weird. Oh, I wonder if he's going to use it when he gets Orchided from the CK. This actually makes sense. It makes total sense. Now that it's out there, it actually makes sense. But at the time, I was like, what the fuck is he building this for? So, I wonder why he gets the Manta instead. Oh, because of the Radiance. So I was thinking, right, you know, hey, he has the... You can build a Yules into a Wind Waker, which is decent as well. Why not get that? Well, because, you know, you have the Radiance. It's going to work better with the Manta. See, this is why this guy's big brain play. This is why, right? I'm not a great player, okay? You know? But this guy right here, thinking with all of his brain, right? Thinking with all of his brain, you know? Oh, the silence onto the CK. You can't get the stun out. They're going to silence each other. They're going to be throwing the AA blast. Does land onto the CK. CK is going to get frozen in place. They're going to be able to jump if they need to jump. And silence again. Assimilate is going to do a lot of damage. He goes down. He's got to pop, right? They needed another 100 damage. It didn't happen. And they see the void. They know he's around here somewhere. They're going to take the ward down. The CK is back here. They jump in, and the AA is dead. Jump away from the void. Void is going to be caught by the Venomancer walking around, and they hook out. The Ursa was able to kill the CK. Ursa is going to be over here looking for the Veno. Timbersaw is going to be running in. So is the Brewmaster. Brewmaster's just like, I'm fast as fuck. I'm going to ult. What are you going to do about it? They're going to go on the Veno. Veno gets stunned. They're going to be running in. Void Spirit's going to be jumping on to the high ground. Nope, just kidding. That's the Ursa. And Tiny's coming. He's just like, hey, I see you. What are you going to do about it? They're doing a little like, you know, hey, I see you. What are you going to do about it? Back and forth, you know? So, oh, man, I can't believe they didn't kill the CK on that first run. They had so much damage, but maybe it just wasn't enough. Maybe it just didn't feel like it was going to happen. I'm going to go for this Roche, though. 28 minutes is not a bad time. Gonna have that overpower. Getting an extra 4 bonus damage. Wow. Glazers are really strong. 4 bonus damage. Wow. Really, what a thing. I mean, does it do more? When damaged during enrage, Ursa gains bonus attack damage. Yeah, I don't know. Void Spirit going for a BKB after the Ags. I'm not surprised. Has the Shivas as well. We saw that. What, yesterday maybe? I think it's not so bad. Tiny's gonna be up here. Did they see Tiny? Tiny breaks underneath the vision. Wait. Pudge could be going back this way. Pudge is gonna be seen by the Tiny. Tiny sees the Pudge. He does. Oh shit! They see each other. They're gonna run away. Okay. Ursa going for the Basher and into the Octarine. Nice, I like it. I like the Octarine. Octarine Shard is really good. You know, you're going to be able to get an Urshock off. Well, every Urshock has 2 charges. So in 5 levels, right now it's going to be every 7.5 seconds. Because it's going to be 1.75 roughly, so every 7 seconds roughly, you'll get an Urshock. Well, once it has a second charge, you're going to be able to get an Urshock off every 3 seconds. It's going to be huge. Your enrage time is going to be up constantly. So, good. I like the pickup. It goes for the Lotus. This is okay. This is his. This is like his save item, I guess. Is the Lotus to get the silence off or be able to cast it and hopefully not get stunned and just fucking destroyed by the CK. Pudge going for the pipe. I'm not surprised. You know, they do a lot of magic damage on the enemy team. The Pudge does magic damage to himself and just wants to keep things alive. Brewmaster going for the Manta. Afterwards, we talked about it for a decent amount of time. Chaos Knight going for the BKB. I think it's good. You know, you have a lot of magic damage as well on the Radiant side, so it's alright. I think they trade this tier 2 for nothing, right? I think maybe you push high ground or push middle. Okay, they're going to go back to the high ground. I think they go push mid. I think you trade nothing for this, unfortunately. This feels kind of bad for number 1 Yami Glazers. What's a Yami? Is this a person that I don't know? Is this somebody that I don't know? Okay, Pudge throwing the hooks and not gonna land anything, unfortunately. Timbersaw going for the Yules. Oh, they killed the courier. Nice. And does he get the second courier on the run back? Nope. He says, no way, Jose, you're not getting my courier. Ursa gonna be right-clicking this tower, even with it fortified. They say, hey, we don't care. They do have a pullback from the Chaos Knight if they really want to use it, but my worry is as a melee core is pulling a Ursa to me, is not the best feeling in the world, right? You know, you want him to, like, go do something else, and they're immediately going to hook out and kill S-TAC-10 on that Venomancer. Was that a hook out? I think it was. Hook is on cooldown, so it makes sense. And back here is going to be the Ursa and the Brewmaster chasing down the Timbersaw. Timbersaw making space. That's his job as an offlaner. Make space. Ursa's going to be extremely slow, but has that Octarine core up, which is going to replace his boost for the time being. Going to be going middle here. The Voice Bear's taking a lot of damage, going to be running out. And the ult blast does only hit illusions from the CK. CK does, oh, they use the Yules onto the Brewmaster to keep him out. Knives in My Coffee is going to do a lot of damage to that poor AA who's not able to get away. AA. Nice. And consign to dust. Do they walk up and hit this tower? They are down too, but they do have an Age and a Cheese. I don't think so. They're just going to walk away. Okay, fair enough.
I tried my best.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Can you give me an ice pack? Thank you. Void Spirit has the cheese. So the cheese is going to give him 2,500 health and 1,500 mana whenever he uses it. Right, that use is called Fondue. So he's going to just slurp it up and keep moving.
Radiant structures are
Now,
fortified.
I mean, this is decent on the Void Spirit, right? You use all your spells and tank a bunch of damage. You're able to use it just fine. Thanks. So, I think this is alright.
Let us not forget the mistakes Dire's courier made in allowing evil.
I don't know who else I'd give it to, but Ursa is going to lose the Aegis. I don't think he lost it. I think it just expired. You know, it has been 5 minutes since nighttime. I think they took it at roughly 28:30 with Roche coming back. So, just looking to see what we got here. Ursa, wait, did Ursa just buy Boots of Travel level 2? I think he did, right? He did. Holy shit. I think this is actually kind of cool for the Ursa because you're able to just go farm and you can just jump in on the Void Spirit whenever possible and be just right there and not have to, like, play around your team. Which is why I like to get on the Necrophos, right? I talked about this last game is... getting on the Necrophos is really good. You can go just last hit. You can go deal with problems and go kill people. I think like right now, the Ursa runs over, kills the Timbersaw, and is able to TP back to his team is really nice. But are they going to be able to do it? The problem is, though, is that you've got, what, a 2-second teleport, 3-second teleport on Boots. Void Spirit TP's back is going to clean up this wave that is pushing their top tier 1. And Timbersaw TP's back. So, this is that thing, right, is you see one TP back, you should probably run... They're going to... Yeah, okay, they're going to 5-man smoke. They're going to be running into the jungle here. They're going to pop onto the Brewmaster. Brewmaster is going to get jumped. Has the stuns. Able to get the kill. The Ice Blast comes out. He's going to land on the dude. Big ones, but I think this is the AA going down after the Euros. They get the stuns out. All the KD from the CK is going to kill him. They're going to be able to trade down one. They're going to be going looking for a Timbersaw. Timbersaw does have the chain in a second. He's going to get taunted and silenced, and he's just cooked out. Alright, going to be looking for the Void Spirit. The Ursa TP's like 10 feet. If he stayed over here, the Tiny would be here. Jumps in, is going to be fighting the CK. CK pops the ult and says, hey, I don't care, bro. What are you going to do about that? Or the pop was already used. Gets the stun in the pullback, and the Void Spirit is hooked. Oh, or the Void Spirit dies as the CK is hooked. Damn, I almost called that. That was unfortunate. Tiny has the Scythe of Ice as well, which is huge to go on the people like the Void Spirit. Nice. Great fight by the side of number 1 Yami Glazers. They're kind of coming back right now. You know what I mean? It's kind of coming back. Tiny and CK are doing well in these fights, you know. They're able to farm when, you know, they have kind of a locked down map, you know what I mean?
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
But I wouldn't expect anything else from a game like this, you know? There's heroic bracket always bringing out the best of the best, you know? Hey, and I'm saying there's the best in every bracket. I love to see it, all right? The BKB on the Chaos Knight is going to be coming down shortly. They're looking to Roche. Roche is going to be up in 2 minutes, so it's going to go bottom. It's not going to drop an Aegis. It's going to drop the banner. Which I feel like is not a great item for this team. And I say that with sincerity because it's like you're not able to hit the tower, so what do you do? Like drop the banner for, like, I guess you got to use the Brewlings to hit the tower, right? You just drop the banner and let the Brewlings hit the tower and hope for the best. Chakram's going to come out. They already see the camp is clear. They're going to be running towards this Brewmaster. Brewmaster is going to be extremely fast. They're going to break the smoke. CK is going to blink down, but not able to catch anything. They're going to go through the portal. Maybe? They want to get this Courier. Courier flies to the high ground, not able to see it. They say, all right, we're walking away. Nice. They scan the Roche pit. The AA walks in. So does the Ursa. They're waiting for it. It's gonna go. It's gonna be top though, or it's gonna be bottom. It's gonna be bottom though. They're just waiting in here. You gotta wait another 30 seconds. This is too long. Oh Lord, this is actually not good. I think you should just plan for it to go bottom right now, right? Am I wrong? I mean, maybe they can take it. You can't take it. It's gonna spawn bottom. It's gonna spawn bottom. I think they know that. I think they're getting the realization out too. I think they're getting the realization out too. Wait, they're coming. They're coming through the portal. Oh my god, the CK almost kills the Void Spirit, but he eats the cheese. He's going to be able to take back with the BKB. The Brewmaster can pop his ult if he wants to go in. He's going to be ulted by the Veno. It's going to pop onto 2. Roche immediately responds. Oh, the AA Blast is going to come out. He's going to hit onto 2. They do see the Tiny on the high ground is going to be frozen. The Yule's out on, or the Tornado out onto him, but the Yule's out onto the Veno. Veno is going to try to get away, but the Brewlings are going to take him down. They do have another lift onto the CK. CK is going to be standing there, going to get taunted up. The Avalanche and the Toss Up is doing a lot of damage, but the BKB fight onto the CK and the Ursa. They're going to be fighting each other. They're going to try to do a lot of damage, and the Pudge is going to run down the Tiny. The buyback from the Venomancer is going to try to come in. The Timbersaw is not going to be able to do anything with the Ursa standing right next to him with the Blink, and the Ursa gets a 4th. Now that's going to be a double kill for the Brewmaster. They could take the Roche right now, or they could push. I feel like you push, and then you just go back for the Roche. You know what I mean? You've got 60 seconds without the enemy team up. You could literally just go, like, go hit something. Not going to happen? No, they're just going to go Roche. Okay. He does get the double Urshock. I said 7 seconds, right? So, I think I said 6.75. Anyways, 7 seconds is good, you know, and it's going to make this Urshock just do so much damage. Plus, you're going to just get so much enrage as well. The enrage, right? That, you know, reduction, damage reduction, and status resistance, and removes any existing buffs. So, fantastic, I think. Nice, going to be going up to the high ground here. They do throw the Fortify. Ursa has the Enrage popped. Ready to go. Pops another one. Ready to go. Again, this is what I'm saying right here is you just wait for this one to be half gone and you're ready with the new one. Throw with the old Bushwhack, but they're going to jump in with the Void Spirit. Void Spirit's going to be KP. They're going to be trying to go on the Hoodwink. Hoodwink gets about dead and jump back with the Void is going to take him. They're going to be throwing the AA Blast, going to go onto the Tiny. Tiny is going to have to walk away because he is frozen. They're going to be going on the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight did take the Void Spirit down, and he is dead as well. Tiny goes down as well. Yes, sir, he's stuck in the trees and he's dead. That is a double kill, mega kill streak on Tree. That Brewmaster doing a fantastic job. They're going to miss the hook here because of the lift off the Storm Spirit. They're going to go in with the Tiny, and I say the Storm Spirit, but it's the Storm Bruling, right? So, and they TP away. Okay. I guess you are down one person, but is it enough to make a difference? I don't know. I guess so. They're going to be running at the Brewmaster. Brewmaster is invisible. He's going to be hexed. They're going to be throwing the AA Blast onto two huge ults, and does go down, and they do show the Arcane Rune here to the Tiny. That's going to be gem dropped and picked up by the Hoodwink. Hoodwink is going to go for the Hex. Very quickly we'll have it, I think.
It's not even my birthday. I guess it could be.
Alright. Buyback status. It's going to be decent for the Radiant side. But the Dire side is going to struggle. If they get a bad fight like they did, I feel like it's going to be a struggle. I feel like the Radiant side could go WSS Hellbears. Could just run straight at #1 Yami. What is her name? #1 Yami Glazers or something? What the fuck is a Yami? I'm not sure. Anyways, it's probably some like Zoomer shit, I don't know. Indecipherable Zoomer garbage, I believe is the correct term. So Void Spirit is about to be level 25. I think he gets the Dissimulate Ruse for 2 seconds. That's kind of good. I think he gets the Astral Step crit for 140. Is it like 140 on top of? Attacks when made with Astral Step deal a crit strike. I feel like he gets that. I feel like he's going to go for the crit instead of the root. Ursa does have the Urshock, like we said, is going to be going for the green blink into Nullifier, which I think is fine. They're going to be popping on the Tiny. Tiny, gets eaten by the Pudge, but the Avalanche goes out, and they throw the AA Blast. It's going to go onto huge targets, and they both immediately explode. The ult from the CK, he's going to BKB. He's going to be trying to run it away here, but he's going to run into the entire team. The Venom is going to go down, and the Ursa tries to fight with the CK. He's going to be successful, teleporting in onto his teammate. Going to be looking for the Hoodwink here. Hoodwink is not going to be able to get out. Trying to get away. Does have the Bushwhack. He hexes. He's trying to get out, but not going to happen. The Ancient Application is going to live. And they say, hey, all right, let's go. Let's push. And they're going to do it. They are going to do it. They have a DD top, but I don't think they're going to use it. But I can't believe this AA is living. He's getting huge ults off as well, which is crazy. GG is going to be called, really? Wow. Okay. They just want to get into the next game. Hey, great game by WSS Hellbears, really holding it down. The Ursa was just dominating that entire game, so glad to see it. And hey, good fight by #1 Yami Glazers. Let's get into game #2. Can't wait.